Okay, so let's start all over again. I'll start with this little photo here is such a treasure. You recognize those people? On the left, that's Grandpa Ty Hook. That's Mom in the next to him, and Grandma, and then that's Uncle Rudy. Oh my gosh! And this is McKinney Street. It's the McKinney house. Amazing, yeah. Anyway, so start with that. And then I wanted to show you briefly what's going on here in the living room. I'm just so excited. So over here on this side is where it points out to the vacation rental, and they have a little umbrella and stuff out there. So I try to keep it private for them. And that's all coming down. That's going to be window. I can't wait. And yesterday they put this one in. They just installed it like in less than a day. And other contractors and stuff were telling me, oh, they got to put up a special wall so they can bring down the wall to put the windows in and all that. I said, no, that's not necessary. I don't want all that. So finally, these two came along via the painters. And so it looks a little, but when I close that window, oh my gosh, the noise and the dust, amazing, keeps it out. It's not going to be soundproof, mind you, but big help. And this thing looks foreboding here, I know, but I'm going to have some Frankie B. This is going to be my little photo gallery, or rather my art gallery. Okay, one side over here. And yeah, okay, so right here, it's going to be painted, of course. One side over here. It just did not need all this to be screened and no wall space. Okay, so, and then over here's the picture window. No, can take that down because it'll just screw up the whole structure of the house, of that wall. Anyway, so that remains, and that's kind of fun. Grant and I put that decal thing up, and I have, and then over here, see, I'll get some more screen all over here. It's really, it's like 29, 30 feet the length of the house, this length. So we're going to put up, same on this side to match over here. Put the wood, the lumber wall up over here. Provide some wall space to put up some pictures, etc. And then the window will go in over here. Yeah, so, and it's going to be nice for me and Steve because I won't have to look at this, which is his little, what do you call it? Pergola that Greg built, and then that I don't know what that little holly out there that's been there since the 70s. Remember that? But anyway, it's kind of a mess. He still hasn't gotten stuff cleaned out of it, and I don't care anymore. I'm just going to put this wall up right here. So if I board this up right here, like the other side, I won't have to look at it. Plus, it'll really cut down the noise and blah 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 blah. So that's what's happening. And then when they put the windows in and they put the walls up, they also put foam in between, the inside and the outside lumber, so that it really cuts down the noise. So I really feel good about this. I've been thinking about it for years. I even started it last, like before COVID, Black Friday. I bought windows real cheap. And then COVID, and nobody work, nothing. So everything was on hold. And I thought, well, in the middle then, you get all these doubts. Well, maybe that was a sign I'm not supposed to. All that stuff, and trying to rationalize, why it never got done. So, but now it's a different time. And, yeah, it's going to happen. So window going to go here. That window is in. Paintings here. I'm putting my my pareo back up there of Hokulea at some point, and then more wall space here, and the other window over here. Now if we pan across, now everything's all a mess, right? So pan across here. And you remember this window, okay, in the living room. And Ricky, I'm so glad you had a chance to come look. See the little hale? Um, ooh, look at that thing up there, huh? And then, so this is going to have the window too. I'm going to do it over here eventually, but not, probably not this year. But, and then also, they're working with me to possibly take this wall. See this wall here? Take that wall and move it out here into this living room area, maybe 6-8 feet, something like that, up to the window, because it will give me so much more space in the bedroom to move around. I cannot get, it's just this little, I mean, Grandma lived here. Grandma died here. I figure I'm gonna die here too. Yeah, it was good enough for Ma, and then Grandma, and I guess, I don't know. We'll see. God knows. So anyway, take this wall out over here, and move it back, move it back. They can do it. They can do anything. These guys, as long as structurally up there you get the the kind stuff to hold it up. They'll do that. And yeah, my little hole in the wall, I love it actually, because you see that thing over there? Oh man, in Kona, that makes my afternoons. I can come in here, close the door, put the AC on, sit down, whatevers, look at my phone, and then I do have a TV on the wall over here, which I haven't had much time to watch movies, but anyway, all my Jungalong is in here, and this is one of my favorite photos of Mom and Dad together. So sweet. Yeah. Anyway, they're still in the holly. Every day I think about them. And the guys painted my dinky bathroom. So also, then from this bedroom, the plan is that we're going to open up the bathroom, because it's really quite small. This turnaround space. I'm not complaining, mind you. It was good for Grandma and Mom and them. Certainly good for me. Enough, but anyway, and look what I have up here on this wall, which I think is perfect. Although it's, you don't see it too much. I see it every time I get out of the shower, but my friends can't see it. But anyway, I love it here for now. And you know me, I change things all the time, all around. Feng shui. I got that from Mom. She was a feng shuier from way back, for sure. So this room, this is a spare bedroom, and right now it has stuff piled because, from out of the living room into here. So, God willing, this wall will come out and extend the bathroom a little bit and just make this closet space or storage space in here. Not sure yet, but they have plans. They're drawing things up for me to look at. So I'm very grateful, very thankful. And my ceiling and my counter, I just love it. Just made the whole difference in this kitchen, and it just inspired other work to happen. Yeah, when the right people come around and the time is right, amazing. So yeah, got some stuff over here. This is my pantry, and this is my shower curtain I put up because I couldn't find anything else, but this works well, enough. I get junks in there too, but I gotta get toilet paper today. Woohoo. Okay, and then this is the hallway going out. This is that huge painting given to me by the cooks, and I think you guys have one of these. I don't know why I like it. It's kind of whimsical. And then the door that goes into the vacation rental, which used to be Mom and Dad's room. And right now, Frankie B's one of my faves up here on this wall in the hallway. But this is very temporary because it doesn't have quite the it's not the right place for it. Anyway, and then These will go in the living room. I'm going to put them up there. And I got a couple more that I'm going to order. You know, I told you guys that. And they're going up, and I want that fern fiddlehead that Ricky did. That would be such an amazing. So all the keys for the cars. Oh my gosh! Last week I was shuttling Grant's because he was away for a week, and my 3 and his, I don't know, 5 he's doing now. But then of course out here, yeah. Still the old place, but with a few nice little upgrades, like especially the floor. I just love this floor now. Garage floor. Dad would just be so thrilled. Remember, he used to have his desk right about here, and he would sit down, and he had those rolling, the long extensions on the painting rollers things. And he would paint all around him and paint himself into the desk. You know, he would always say, "Oh, no worries, no worries. I got this. You know, so okay, Dad, you got this. All right, there's Uncle Steve's car, and my newbie Toyota RAV4. I love it. It's really big enough for me, and yeah, anyway, it's good. So here's the other window that's going in. Kavika is supposed to be finishing up the Ohana kitchen. I have to stay on him gently because he's been promising for months and not pow yet. And then, we'll swing around over here. And look at my shoots, my avocado trees are really taking off. And I have some papaya. This little papaya too, cute, yeah. It's really coming along. And then just a bunch of plants that I love. And I think I showed you this one before. This fern. This is Mom's fern. Believe it or not, it is. I transplanted it into a big pot, into one like this, like that green one, and it just took off. And of course, it's been so wet. They like the natural rain. And this fern I love. This, all this stuff is the areca that Gene planted all these. You remember that? Yeah, well, 70s, I think. He planted all these. And then this is the leftover sinks that Kavika's supposed to get rid of. It's rusted underneath. I bought a new one to go in there in the Ohana, and he's just got to get around to getting it installed. And so yeah, it's a cute little space. I really do appreciate coming out here in the mornings, especially when it's not too hot. And oops. And then over here, you'll see what the neighbors are doing. You see, they're finally getting around to filling, right? Because this space that Dad used to use for his boat, and Grandpa too, right? It's not our space, actually. The boundary is right over here by that panic hedge. But they've decided they're going to fill it all in back here and extend their yard up there, because it's kind of eroding around their house, and I get that. So I mean, whatever. We don't use it anyway. It's just kind of trash, and they've been throwing their green waste back there and stuff. So we're just trying to keep the peace. Keep it cool. Napua, she works at Four Seasons, and she's like works concierge. Manages concierge, and she's very very nice, and she likes to talk story. And they're Mormons, and they know Grandpa Ty Hook. They know of him. Yeah, they're just, yeah, wow, yeah, Hook, yeah, Ty Hook, oh my God, yeah, all that. Anyway, so it's a house across the street, and I guess that's about it. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube and send it off to you guys, and have a wonderful, blessed day. Okay, love you. Aloha.